Yo, what's going on, guys? Good to see you tonight. Good evening. This is FTG, another live series number 8 on American Outback version 2. Playing some corn, obviously, as you can see. Just real quick, right off the top, what we got. Going to do some corn today. I want to try to run both of these at the same time. I think I probably can do 3. These maps are so big. So we'll see what we get on that end, but I've got general just stuff to do. I've got cows to do. I actually bought some sheep. So basically, just so you know what's happening, I'm fixing to set this map up for another massive, set this up for another massive silage haul. Maybe we can get some of the big tipper trailers in there. We can try to stack some people up, maybe do 3, 4, maybe 5. I don't know. We'll just see how good it is. But at any rate, that's what we'll try. We'll see how it works. I just figured I'd get on, plant some corn, just do some general farm maintenance tonight, just kind of get back in the swing of things. I had a couple of days break. My little one, she gets a lot of she gets in, I don't know, pretty scared when it rains really hard around here. So I didn't want to keep stopping stream in and out trying to stream the next past couple of days. So apologize for not being on, but that's pretty much the only reason why I wasn't. So I'm looking forward to getting back in it. So it is great to see you guys, and I see a bunch of you guys here in chat. So let me say my welcomes here. What's up, Chuck? Good to see you, brother. And there's Snuff Man. What's up, man? Brandon, Walter. Yeah, I know you like my music better, right? Outside of Megadeth. Come on, man. Brandon, what's going on, bud? Good to see you. What's up, Greg? Spencer, what's happening, man? Good to see you this evening. Michael, what's up, man? Austin, yeah, no problem, man. That's not a problem. I guess I could apologize and say I'm sorry for missing the past couple of days. So, well, what's up, Grant? How you doing, bud? And we got a couple. Man, we got Tardy Tech, Diago, Z Squad, Ducky Momo, Josh, Sean, and Mac as our newest 6 or 7 subs, all in the past couple of days. So appreciate you guys. Now I've fielded this question a few times before. I don't know, if you guys know how to do it. You know how this works. You just shake your head, nod your head up and down. Nice, Walter. I can understand that one totally. I probably messed up. I need to go get a different tractor. These things just too wide turning radius on these Massies. I forgot about that. I was trying to get a different tractor than I normally do. So, anyway, all right. So, thought process back on here. So if you want to run 2 at the same time, this happens with harvesters, with any of them. Basically need to buy them together, or you need to reset them together. And I'm going to show you. So we'll just pretend this is the first strip. Now this goes for anything: cultivating, seeding, harvesting. Especially if you want to run, you could, if the field's big enough and long enough, you could probably run anywhere it's from 3 to 4 possibly. But what you always want to do is you always want to let the guy that's leading be the AI. So on my right here is going to be the AI, and I'm going to let them. So I'm just going to monitor this guy that I'm on right now, monitor him, and then when he gets up to the end over there, I'm going to go ahead and pull the worker off of him and then get him out of the way so that the next guy can make the turn. When he makes the turn, I'll basically just reverse process. So now if you don't know how to do it, just kind of watch, and you'll see me switch back and forth. And this happens, like I said, cultivating, seeding, any kind of harvesting, all that stuff, it all does the same exact thing. So, AJ, yeah, we'll call a search party on me. Yeah, I was a little bit. It's just been a long way. We had a lot of weather the past couple of days, so the little one, she gets all upset at night. Sometimes it's like, oh man, I don't want to have to keep cutting, stream 2 and 3 times out just to, have to go calm her down. So I just figured I'd just wait till the weather passed and get a good fresh start here on a couple days break. Had a really good successful 600 sub giveaway, so thanks to all of you guys that came out for that. Appreciate that a lot. Just getting worried. Welcome back, Greg. Obviously you made it back in one piece. What's up, JB? Yep, so we'll let that guy right there make the turn, or I should say, let her make the turn, and then we'll just come right in here on her line, and we'll follow her out. So basically, from this point, all I'm going to do is I'm gonna switch over, and then I'll be right here with her. So it'll be good. I hear you, Austin. This is version 2 of this map. If anybody was asking, obviously it's in the title, but sometimes people just kind of glaze over that. It's really good. If you have not gotten on American Outback on console, it's really good. I think he got a lot of the stuff, or combined a lot of the trees. You can see that kind of that tree area right behind us there. I think that might be somewhat of a little bit of a forestry area, but there's a couple of those out in and around the map, but most of it's all been this kind of tree vegetation. So it seems to be a fixed. I can pretty much be anywhere on the map minus the farm, just because I think there's just a lot of stuff going on. Pretty much everywhere else actually is really good. Frame rates are really speedy, especially on console, so that's good. I mean, I don't know exactly what he did, if it was just a tree thing, but if it was, then that did the trick. So yeah, that's kind of what I think, Walter. Sometimes I notice, especially if I'm around a lot of like hay bales and stuff, I know sometimes I can get that shutter. But I think all the animals, the cows, the pigs, the sheep, especially on this one, you've got pigs and cows right together, with no break in the action, meaning no, you don't have any doors, you don't have any walls, you don't have anything that stops the visuals from loading in. So I think that's part of the issue on that. But yeah, I'm the same way, man. And even the stuttering that I get around the farm is still not that bad. It's still very, very, very manageable. I don't think any more than we have anywhere else on any other map. So, what's going on, Big B85? Yeah, it's a part of it's just you got so much storage there, and then if you actually do use all that storage, put all of your stuff there, then yeah, you can start running into issues with it. I'll go back and check on PS4. We'll go down there after this field. I'm already halfway done with it. It's really nice actually seating. It's nice seating at 18 meters. Alright, pull that up. Get out of his way. Yeah, I saw that. I was like, what is he doing? That's all good, man. Hey, what's going on, Scott? I know they made some fixes to the grass field. I know they added a big old forestry area on the southwest of the map. So the bottom left corner, they added a big old forestry. Rest of it looks the same though, but there's some general fixes and whatnot. Yep, and the nugget's fixed. They actually, I think on the American Outback they actually give you the coordinates to the nugget, which I kind of thought was cool. I hear you, Philip. Ah, let me get the dog. Okay, I'm back. Hey, what's going on, Tim? Good to see you guys after a little bit of a break. Man, it's money just phew, phew. Flying out like hotcakes at McDonald's drive-thru. Yeah, I hear you, Scott. I've been kind of pretty much doing the same thing. We did get a couple of new things. I guess the past couple of days we got the new. I guess it's just a. I don't know. It's just a big old tipper, big old hauler tipper. It looks okay. It's pretty much. I think it's 55,000 is the capacity on it, which is pretty much what all the rest of them are. Dog's got to go out now. I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, sorry about that, man. Uh-oh. I'll gladly take that break rather than let the dog sit out there and pee in the floor. Oh, no, he didn't. Hang on. No, they got all tangled up there and got... Alright, let me get them squared away. Withdrawals. Now that I stopped them, it might actually not do this right. We might have to come from the other side. Let's see what happens. Alright, so we get him started. I'll get you to send me some videos, Austin, next time you're got any videos of you pulling the tractors. I'd like to see that. Yeah, Walter, I was looking at Mustang Valley. I was looking at some of those. Oh, man, some of those fields are ridiculous. The only thing that I'm kind of worried about on Mustang Valley is, especially for console, I guess the thing to worry about would be harvesting the field. We're going to have massive equipment to plant. We're going to have massive equipment to be able to cultivate, to plow. I mean, everything except the harvester, and even transportation. Like, I'm not even exactly sure, transportation-wise. I know Oscar, I believe his name's Oscar, had posted something on YouTube today in one of the comments on one of the videos, and had asked about whether or not, we'd actually be getting possibly any kind of a loader to haul this stuff around. If it is, I don't know about it yet. There may be, but I'll be interested to see kind of what some of those, if they have any kind of fixes, or at least for console anyway. I imagine with this DLC there might be some good things that might come out PC wise for transportation, or some accessory mods that kind of go along with it, whether that's maps or whatever else. Just don't know how much console is going to see on that, which is, I don't know. I've been excited about Mustang, but that's my only holdup, because y'all know, if you've watched this stream more than once, I hate harvesting. I hate it. So I will hire someone to do that in a heartbeat. So if you're still going to have to do that 45 foot at a time, whew, That's gonna be a tough. That's gonna be a tough roll. Yeah, that's what that's what they'll do if they didn't do it. They actually did okay on that. And the big loader. Okay, yeah, I would like to. I'd like to hope all that stuff. Of course, we got a big loader with the original form sim, and it doesn't work. So, uh, oh yeah, yeah. You might be able. You can do three. Um, you can do three. You just have to space them out. But the only problem that gets into that is you gotta also unload them at the right. Always got to unload the first one first, and then vice versa, second, third. But you just got to give them enough time. And maybe today, if we get some of, and I might try to do that myself. Maybe in the next episode, I might set something up like that, because you could certainly do that here. I mean, between 19, 18, 17, 7 and 8 down there at the bottom, there's a big old huge strip. Big old strip fields that he put in over there. I mean, those are actually, both of those are very nice sized fields. You could definitely do some 2 and 3 harvesters, and I think 3 is probably a manageable number. But I always say it's double the amount of people that you have on the farm. So if you get 3 people, you can easily have 6 harvesters going. You just have to, you gotta figure out who's doing what and figure out who's controlling which ones. And then you pretty much all you have to do is just reset them all at the same time. And then you can just basically switch between all 4 of them, just boom, 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 rather than have to search through all of your vehicles. Then obviously, if you're on PC, you can just group them all together. If you, let's see, Michael, let's see, but no problems with any update. If you're on the field and it was one of them that was expanded, you would need to plow the rest on the mini map. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, and I think Lawfolds did that. There was more than a couple fields you couldn't cultivate or couldn't do anything to. They would just grow back, and that was one of the problems. So if you actually plowed it, plowing it almost kind of resets it, so to speak. So if you have to reset it, then, you know, you should be able to carry on from then on. So, yeah, that's a good one. Well, I'll tell you, Walter. I mean, especially for console, dude. I can't tell people to go out and personally buy buy the season pass, because there's a lot of factors with that. But if you just look at the first 2 DLC, it would already have paid for itself. Because you have a $15 DLC and then you have a $15 DLC, and that would have been the $30 that it cost for the season pass. So you still got another year and a half worth of updates. So we're only 2 updates or 2 DLCs into the first 6 months. So there's still another year and a half on this song. Now the real question, or the real thing to ask is, how much longer are you honestly going to play it? If you think you're going to play it for the full 2 years, or it's going to be something you kind of keep coming back to, then I'd definitely say it's probably worth it. Because I would imagine if the Kubota DLC is still a good thing coming, that'll probably be a cool pack. At least I hope it will. It should be a lot of tractors and a lot of stuff like that. But hopefully they're new stuff, general farm stuff, smaller stuff. I mean, maybe more medium, large. I mean, they go all the way up into track codes, but I doubt we see any kind of mods like that. But I don't know. I mean, I personally think it's worth it, especially on console, as you can prepay and you get all that DLC. And even so, I found this with 15. I bought season pass with 15 as well. I mean, no, I didn't, because I didn't have it for 15. I bought it almost every single DLC, but then when I took like a 6th or 7th month break, and then when I took that break and I came back, then I realized how much there was actually quite a bit of stuff, and I went up and bought it all, and then just got back into farming it all together again. So even if you take a 5, 6, 7 month break, you get into something else, you can always come back to it, and all that stuff is going to be waiting in the wing for you to download for absolutely free. Hey, what's up, Didi? Didi Master. Oh, I hear you, Walter. Yeah. Well, I'm in the same boat. Um, so I can understand that. I bought it not knowing that I would have it. I put it that to you that way. But in another sense, though, I'm actually kind of glad I got it because that means whenever I go back and do my little, we'll do console spots and stuff with people. That way, I already have at least all of the main buy DLC. So that's kind of cool. At least have all that stuff to go off of. What's up, Mr. James? How are you doing, buddy? Alright, that one's actually... whoops. That one's actually ready to go. Let's see what... let's see, before I drive all the way down there, let's see what... what's on 20? What's on 20? '20's ready to go. What's on it? Barley. Mine's all in the same place. Master 911. It's all in. Got the new Galaxy S8. I hear you, man. Don't want it too close to your head when that thing blows up. Alright, I'm not sure what 17's growing. Let's see. Yeah, how much money I got? Yeah, this will be an. I can do that again. We'll do two harvesters. Can pick him up today. Batman, hear me bat. Alright. The only thing about seeds is that it uses seeds at an enormously fast rate. Yeah. Sorry. Alright, we'll go ahead and fill these up because I'll get at least... I'll only get a couple more on here. Traffic moves a lot slower in this map. I've noticed that. So a big... that's a big one I've noticed. Traffic creeps down the road now. But it's pretty much non-existent. I mean, I don't know that I ever really see much. I don't really ever see much traffic. Maybe let's see one car on this road. Let's see. We're going to get this down here back to the biogas, and I kind of thought at least my plan was, some of these bigger fields up here might be kind of cool to see if we can get like a three or four going. It might make a cool... there's only so much stuff we can do on console, so I thought that might be kind of cool to maybe get 3 or 4 of these bad boys going. Corn choppers. That might be get a couple of those big old crones and whatever else whoever wants. I thought that might be kind of neat. Be something different to have a 3 or 4, running 3 or 4 harvesters on some of these. Our problem's gonna be getting all the getting the stuff up here in a timely fashion. Austin, no, I have not. James, I have not heard about that. Yeah, ain't that the truth, Walter? That is so true on this map. It's right there. Those 2 little roads that cut down right in between 7 and 8 and the sheep pen. Those 2 little roads right there, I always run into some stupid car right there. Every single time, it never fails. Dale Earnhardt Jr. is retiring this year? What? How old is he? You know what? I'm gonna leave these right here because I don't think I'm done anywhere else. Couldn't live up to his dad. Well, that may be. He was always he definitely wasn't his daddy racing. That's for sure. Yeah, my dad still keeps up with racing. He doesn't. He was a Dale Earnhardt man, senior. He tried to like Junior, but just wasn't the same. He just didn't have the same, tenacity out on the track. Of course, NASCAR completely changed how they governed. It became a money sport, so my dad just kind of backed out of it too. Kind of sad. All right, Greg, you have a good one, bud. I'm glad you had a good safe trip back in, and we'll holler at you next time. Thank you, bud. Appreciate it. I'll definitely do that. Mark Martin. So is my mom. That's not a cut down on you. I'm just saying she was a Daryl Waltrip fan, and then she went over to Martin Martin. Let's see what I want to do. Yeah, let's take this. I get tired of running that stupid thing back over here. We'll jam this on up here to the thing. I'm gonna get the rest of this harvested and all that taken care of. Get these fields cleaned up. Hey, what's going on, Lorenzo? Good to see you, buddy. Alright, let's see. James, 6 workers on flight. Wow. Yeah, that's crazy, man. I need to look that demon up, Austin. I've heard about it. Like cars nowadays, man, that's the last thing on my brain. You spend your money on drag trucks, I spending my money on peripherals, hardware, and software. That will be weird, man, not seeing any more Earnhardt. If you ain't first, you're last. That's right, man. Second place is the first loser. Alright, let's see. Alright. Let's yeah. I guess I could auger wagon it, I could, but then again I want to get this done. So we'll just do it the old cheap way here. Hey, what's going on, Chevy boy? I think I saw you up there earlier, man, and I forgot to say hey to you, so what's up? Welcome. Sexy Dipper. It's orange. I'm not sure why these guys don't do it. I don't know if it's you can see. I'm sure y'all probably noticed this. It's the first thing I always notice on these. Say you still got this relatively satiny kind of sheen to the end of the tractor. I mean, it looks like it's got a little bit of sheen to it. And these things, all this stuff is just so flat, it's not even funny. Like it just absorbs the light into these things. I wish they had fixed that, but I'm glad we have the mod. Oh, Orange, you glad it's not a different? No, you didn't. Uh-oh, I'm lost in the cornfield, guys. Whoa. There we go. Now we're cooking. Now that I don't doubt that one bit, James. I mean, around here, black walnut tree, black walnut tree could give you a couple $1,000 in the South. I bought some mahogany from a place up here in the mountains in Nashville, and I bought some mahogany to do a couple of farm tables on, and that stuff was from Honduras, and it was, I think, like 11, almost $11 a board foot, which pretty much meant every board an inch and a half thick by 8 inches wide, 10 foot long. Some were roughly around 70, 80, $90 a board. So tell you, man, woods, you don't even have to have the really fine stuff. I mean, you just need to have wood that's not pine and you don't find in Lowe's, man. You can make a flippin' killing. First one around here to get deleted and tamed. Oh, well, I don't know if maybe you were around, AJ. It's already bought. It's on its way. Well, it's not on its way. It's being built now. I'm not sure how much longer, but yeah, I didn't know if you were around one of those last streams. Yeah, I mean he's not going to leave it, man. I guarantee you he's going to move into a management owner type situation because he's got enough money between what he's been able to make plus what he'll be able to just be able to do almost like a manager. Because I think there's a couple of them boys that he's really close to. So I mean I think he'll wind up probably trying to help them out as much as possible, and he might just move into a management type situation eventually. I've seen a lot of root tree everything, man. Yeah. Oh man. Oh, that's cool, Chevy. I'd love to see some pics of that, man. We got a lot of homie. We'll call them we got a lot of homie millers down here, but they're most of them aren't any good, man. It's like they just decided to go spend $6,000 on a little small mill and a chainsaw mill and thought they could sell the boards out of there for $5 a board foot just because they cut it themselves. I was like, yeah, no. Oh. Alright, let's see. What am I at? 507? I could probably do this. Let's see. Can knock this stuff out quick. What is this? 430? Dadgum, that's gonna about suck it all. Well, I'll have to let the next day. Yeah, so ordered it. So it is, I don't know I don't even know what they call it, stage and phase testing, and I'm not sure. I just got an email on it just not too long ago. Let's see, where is that little sucker? Yeah, so stage 5 stress testing. That's where it's at now. So nice, James. Don't like chicken wings, but I'll take bacon wrapped anything. Just give me the bacon wrap and I'll be good. I'll be good to go. Thank you guys, appreciate it. How much was it? Enough. How about that? I don't want it to make it seem like I'm bragging or that I'm completely broke either, because one of the two could be the case. Please start the engine. All right, all right. It is not complete, Michael, because I could see on my map earlier. Yeah, so you got 7 and 8. So I've got sunflower on one and canola on the other. Now, growth-wise, let's see what it's doing. Yeah, so one's growing and the other's ready to harvest. So I don't know how that's split up like that, but yeah, it's a little messed up. And 11 and 12 up there on the top two are the same exact way. They're two totally different deals. Oh, there is a slit there. Never mind. Never mind. Strike that and reverse it. No, it wasn't 35 plus. It wasn't that. It wasn't far from it. But it wasn't that. Leaving Saturday for Cali for 7 days. Yeah, man, please do. Let us know how the weather is. I think. Wait a minute. Wait. Is that soy? What is this? All right. Let me figure out what all I got here. $34.99 no. Alright, so I guess I've been pulling off wheat here. Let's see. Now, some of these fields on the bottom, they were all mixed up with different crap. So now I got to go back through and figure out which one's which. So this is all, soybeans. Okay. So 19 was wheat. Alright, let me go dump all this. I'll have to sell it because I don't have any more room for wheat. So let's go ahead. I'm going to drive back to the place through the trees. To grandmother's house we go. And I'll go ahead and fill this thing up because I already got 100,000. They give you 100,000 per, I guess, well, not section, per crop. So I've already met that easily. Down there at the barn, I haven't extended it any. This is probably the only map I've ever felt like, yeah, I might need to extend it with only 100,000 because I mean you pick that up in a setting with the field at all times. Yes, there is. No, we're not, James. Yes, Austin, there is. Gosh, I'm trying to think. Well, it's basically the truck that we have now, not the old one, but the new F-150 looking truck. It's basically that one in dually form. It's not like a 250 or a 350. What you're thinking about? There's another guy. Now I don't know. Spencer, if the Black Sheep's doing one, I'm not sure about theirs because the one that I'm talking about, I know, is being done by a single individual, not with Black Sheep. So we might actually be getting two, Austin, because I didn't know Black Sheep was doing one. So that'd be news to me. All right, we'll go ahead and fill the rest of this up. I know the guys on the forums. It's in the modding section, and he's doing a full out. So he's doing some gooseneck trailers, some loading trailers, kind of like those Josk and Wago trailers that we had. I know he's doing one of those. Seems like he's doing a couple of other small transformative type tractors that roll out that you could put skid steers and that kind of stuff on. But I need to go back. I'll find the link and I'll post it up and. I'll do it tonight, or I'll do it at the next one. I'll have all my links ready. I'll share all that stuff with you. But they're pretty good looking. I mean, he's pretty much just chopped the back end off of it, extended the wells, put 4 tires in the back. It doesn't look bad. I won't say it looks the best, but it's no, if you were hoping for a 450 or a 550 or a 3, even just a regular old farm 350 dually, it definitely doesn't look like that. So. No, I do not know. I don't think none of those modders now ever say when anything's coming out. They just leave it because Giants can take weeks testing something out. Let's see what my prices are here on wheat. Valley Grains, let's see how far away that is. Okay, I'll do that one. Yeah, I'll once I get some workers going here, I'll pull it up and I'll shoot you the link on here to the forum topic. Then you can keep up with it from there. He's pretty good about updating too. He's kind of one of those guys likes to get the info out, and seems like he's pretty much, I don't want to say he's constantly working on it, but it does seem that he's doing quite a bit of work behind the scenes with it, so that's good. This is such the awkward, the most awkward loading zones I think I've ever seen in this game. All these stupid things from Goldcrest are all weird. What's up, AK? I placed a special order for something. Oh yeah, man. Sorry, it took me a bit. Yeah, man. I got the PC is on order, so I don't know, 7 to 10 days is what they're saying. So somewhere around in that neighborhood. So I'm excited, man. I've actually gotten hooked on Euro Truck just downloading the. I bought it for like $5 off Steam on my Mac, and it basically runs everything at absolute minimal resolution and settings. So I mean it's hard playing it, but I'm like, oh my god, man, this is gonna be insane. I'm gonna love this because those kind of games, man, I get into those. Let's see. Are there trains on that map? Which map you talking about, Chevy? It's not on American Outback, if that's what you're asking. Yep, I agree, Austin. Yeah, they do a lot of stuff for both. They're actively thinking about mods for both console and PC, but they're very forthright with their information. Which, I mean, anybody that's really good at, man, communicating what they're about to do and getting the buzz up about things, man. I mean, that's where people come, because they want to know what's going on with stuff like that, especially if it takes months to develop some of those things. I mean, they want to kind of be in the know. If you can keep updating, keeping that wheel moving, man, I think that's why they're very successful. I mean, and what I see, even when people have problems, are very respectful with them because they know they're doing a lot for both of them. So it's always good to see. Some of those monitors, man, they get tore new ones. No, I didn't, AK. We got it all resolved. It's all good. Yeah, Chevy, that's it, man. It didn't. Yeah. There's no trains on this. And the only one that's got a train, at least to my knowledge, on console is Goldcrest. So Znovko was a perfect candidate for it, but Giants decided to slim out. I mean, they still had the tracks, and they had the trains and the stations. They had all that stuff already set up, man. They just didn't put a working train on it. Yeah, but trust me, I wouldn't either. Oh man, that was like a day after all that had happened, so I was still ticked. But we're all good, man. We got it squared away. All right, Michael. Let me zip down there right quick, cause let me zip over there and let's see what it looks like first. Because I see there's a split there on 7 and 8. I'm gonna go in here. We'll see what it looks like. What kind of PC did I end up getting? Basically, in a nutshell, if you know PCs and know basic numbers, i7 7700 K speed with I believe it was 4.8 on the overclock with the GTX 1080 Titan Ti. What does they get? 32 RAM, 500 solid state. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Liquid cooled. Pretty much it. Keyboard and a mouse, and a partridge in a pear tree. All right, So here's what I've got, Michael. I'm not sure what yours looks like. I would drive across it. Okay, there is a small little split in the middle, so yeah, I guess they've got two separate ones on that end. So, well, the monitor I got now is actually a LED. The one that I'm actually playing on now, it kind of serves as both, although the refresh rate is not, I would love my refresh rate to be a little faster on it, but it's still I want to say it's not 60. I don't think it's the maximum refresh rate, but most of the games that I'm looking at, they don't even have a maximum above that, but it's just a regular 1080 LED. I think it's a 36. Thanks, Chuck. Not being able to boot Chuck. Let's see. Alright, let's see. We'll go back over here, grab the rest of this soy. Yeah, since I'm a woodworker, man, I could just build my own doghouse. That's what me and Ryan have been joking about. Oh, wow. Picked up that whole little field in one. That's all right there. I'll take it. You guys, any of you guys are new to the stream, welcome to FEG live stream here on PS4 console. Don't forget, if you're in and out, on your way out or in, don't forget to drop a like on the video. It actually does help. It's not just something random that we YouTubers say. Alright, I think I'm just going to go ahead and take this off and I'll just sell it to 12,000. I ain't got a lot left. Man, knew I missed my turn. Who's the car? Is the typical stereotype of racer or the guy? Because that's the thing too. Appreciate that, Brandon. Rice cost per mile. But it depends on what a gallon of gas costs. What am I going to do here? Crap, I have to drive all the way around. Both car and guy. Okay. $37 miles to the rice. I like that. let's see. Up, up. Be anxious to see. I meant to ask this earlier and I completely forgot. So I'm trying to figure out the next couple of decent size, we'll call them decent size streams. Featuring some multiplayer, featuring some setups for the multiplayer, by neither having some multiplayer in there mixed in. And the only reason I say that, because sometimes if you're going to, if you're going to put a decent a decent stream together, sometimes you need to kind of actually figure out what you want to actually really accomplish, and then set that goal, and then basically do your setup videos in order to achieve that, which actually worked really well with the Silage videos, because I was able to kind of set some things up and then have kind of a little multiplayer get-to-get course. We had the drawings and stuff in there, which took up a little bit of that time. But I was curious if there's anything else besides Silage. Now, I was thinking Silage was easy to do here, but then again, I was also thinking it would be easy to do a few other things. But I was kind of wanting to see if there were any ideas you guys had. Feel free to throw them out there, no matter how dumb you may think they are. Just thinking of stuff like whether or not seeing any kind of logging runs would be fun to watch, or you would enjoy seeing that. I've got a couple of maps that are still kind of set up for logging, to where I never really kind of got rid of them, so to speak. So I was kind of wondering if there's anything you guys saw. So if there is, y'all feel free to throw them up there in the chat, or if you're watching this later, don't feel bad. Just throw it up in the comments if there's something you'd like to see. I definitely will read them. Yeah, the biggest wood chip pile. Yeah, I mean, I guess if we could legitimately do it. See, most of the guys that do that on PC, they get the mod, and they just keep filling trucks up with the mod. They don't actually have to chip all the trees up to actually get the wood chips. So, I mean, that's it's a little bit harder in console, because I'd say let's see who can build a bridge across this divide. But it's easy when you've got a mod that just shoots it out. We don't have that. Let's see, where am I going? All right, let me get my bearings on here. Let's see. What is ready to rock and roll? 18's ready to rock, and 20's ready. 18 and 20. Okay. What's 18 got on it? Soy. Alright, that's where we're going to go. Let's go to 18. Yeah, the lag would probably be astronomical. Logging and bale wrapping, okay. What's up, Jimmy? How you doing? Baling and log wrapping. That's pretty good one there. I'd like to see that one. Austin hit that one on the head, man. You got a question about farm sim, man? Just get up, Philip. He knows what's up. Some of that skill stacking. I am good, Jimmy. Hope you are, man. Yeah, Belgian. Now that would be interesting. I don't exactly know how you'd punch it out. I mean, I guess you'd. The physics, man. The physics in farm sim aren't that good to do Belginga. I don't think that's possible. Okie dokie. So here we are. sold some stuff, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab it now while I can. So let's go ahead. Actually, I could save myself a lot of money and just going to get this one. 12,000. No, I better go and get this one. There's that and that and that. So, all right. So I think here's the kicker. Let's fold all this up. Hey, what's going on, Justin? Okay, here's another thing. Okay, Philip, please inform us what it does not do on console that it does on PC. I want to say, hey, man, who's directing this stream here? It's all good. Good, man. Hope you're doing well, Justin. Alright, sorry, if you want to set these to the side together, let's put that off there. So we'll reset that one, and then we should be able to go over here and reset that one. And then let me check, I think I'll have to go back and yeah, we'll have to do that. Yep. See, now I can switch between them side by side, and they were bought at two different times. So if you ever want to put your, on console we don't have the grouping mod, but just a little tidbit: if you do want to try to group your stuff together, if you bought them at different times, minus the attachments, they don't matter. If you want to try to group your tractors in an area, then reset them in a specific order, and that order will always stay true until you reset them again. Just so you know. What's up, Kevin, man? It's been a long time, man. Oh yeah, sorry for the loss, man. I'm sure that's tough, man. Appreciate that, Justin. I'm flattered. Especially being a console guy, man. There's some tough acts to follow out there. What's going on, Stunt, man? Been a little while, so I hope you're doing well. Alright. Let's get that there, and we'll get the other one set up. Yep. Thank you, chat. I mean, thank you, chat. Thank you, Philip. Oh yeah, Justin. Yeah, I hope when the PC gets around, I hope I can go up there and do a few little guest spots with them and obviously return the favor down to them on mine. So that'd be pretty cool. Yeah, I enjoy. We wind up streaming sometimes a lot at the same times, so I like trying to get in there and catch the back half of one of their streams and stuff. Seem to be good guys. Phillips the Dr. Phil. Who's a ridiculous smart guy on TV? The extendable Bear 4 on pizza. Oh, they have an auto load. I can actually see that because I think they've got a few other mods that are similar to that Um, I was curious though, and you can obviously you can probably answer this for me. What is there on PC on there's the CSE mods? What about the one that's like the pallet that picks up and then it squeezes on top of the pallets and sandwiches them together? Is that an auto load feature on PC where there's actually, they actually don't move? Whoops! I was reading chat and ran into a telephone pole. Alright, dodge. Oh, what the heck is this? Oh, it's my safety bumper. Alright, Spencer. Oh, here you, Kevin. Well, I don't know if I think they just released. I mean, now this is amazing to me. But Farm Sim is still making money off of Farm Sim 15 because they just I saw on Facebook they had just released Farm Sim 15 with everything. I don't know the price on that, but all the DLCs and everything in one big bundled package of joy. And I'm pretty sure FS17 was early console, PS3, Xbox 360. That's what I thought, Philip. I figured it would have a locking script because I looked at that on the console. I was like, what? It's like there's no way this would actually work on console. Yeah, I guess sure enough it didn't work. Oh, for real? Oh my god. It is not going to let me do this field. What? What in the world? What in the world? I don't know what that means. Wow. Well, I've been good, Kevin. I've been really good, man. I don't think this is a start on the other side, but I'll try it. Because this feels like there's something wrong with the field. Like it only lets me pick up the first 1.5 feet. Oh my gosh. Durr. My bad. I don't own it, Michael. Man, that's crazy, man. Alright, so I feel ridiculously stupid now. Alright, so maybe it was 17 I wanted to go to? Okay, corn on 17, 16, what's on that? Man, I feel stupid. Alright, 16's ready. What's it got on it? Soy. Okay. Oh, I'm glad y'all can have a good laugh at that. Now Kevin, we've pretty much been homebound for the last little bit. I haven't been doing anything fancy. Just been hanging around doing life. I'm glad y'all could have a good laugh at that. Yeah, that was pretty good. I didn't plan that. I really didn't. I promise. The grain storage mod buildings. You talking about the green ones? Hmm. Okay. Yeah, it's this. Well, I want to say it's the same with the other one. The gray ones. They have a certain limit that they'll accept. I don't know if it'll stop filling, but I know it has its limit, and it's like it'll just continually spill over into the bin beside you. Oh, I hear you, Kevin. Ought to be nice, man. What kind of fishing you going up there to do? Well, you might be waiting for a while on that one, Spencer. Not unless they can figure out how to equally gouge and make enough money off everybody. Then we might see it. I mean, there's a lot of logistical stuff on that. That would be game breaking, I think, to be able to have PS4. Because I mean, could you imagine how many teams and how many tournaments and conventions they could have PS4 players versus Xbox players on their respective systems? I mean, that would be insane. Alright, let's bust a move up there and see if we can get that going right quick. Catfish. I hear you. Yeah, I mean, there's always some money to be played, man. Cause I can just see it now, man. You meet somebody in some chat somewhere, and you're like, "Hey, man, I'm on Xbox." You're like, "Oh, PS4." And y'all could have this big, huge battle and big competition on your own system and cross the lines, which would be nice. And I don't see it happening. I think the licensing, the trademarks, all that stuff is just too much to, because someone's going to say, "Oh, well, we didn't get our fair share. We didn't get as much as they did," and yeah, it would be a mess. It would be a great idea, and I'd love to see it happen, but yeah, I don't think it will. And honestly, being able to keep them separate like that probably does. It probably does some good things for just competition in the market. Because, if Xbox does something and PS4's got to meet them halfway, if they're sharing a system or if they're coming together to create something like that, then they can't necessarily push each other to do something because they're both essentially having to do the same thing. So I think some of it's a little bit of, take your pick your battles. Yeah, that's true. There are some that are better. All right, sounds good, James. Good to see you, buddy, as always. All right, good. So that is going to work. That's actually going now. So I guess the moral of the story is make sure you have what is in this soy. Okay, good. Good. I don't have to dump out that 6. Make sure you're on the field before you start trying to harvest it. Yeah, think about a truck, man. It could be anything. Of course, if it won't start, it can only be some things. It does kind of narrow it down. Yep. Well, shoot, man. Even Drive Club looked different. Drive Club looked better on PS4 than it did on Xbox. But like I said, there's some on Xbox that look better than PS4. Project Cars was another one that had different results depending on which system it was being premiered on. So. Alright, I better keep up with this. Yeah, I knew it. Crap. I didn't do it higher. Alright. Hang on a minute. I thought I would get over here quick enough, but I didn't quite make it. This field looked longer from the other side. That's what she said. Alright. Let's see, the Hunter. Is that what I've been seeing streamed a good bit, Philip? An ATS. Yeah, I think within reason, I actually really do think some of that stuff probably could. I mean, you'd have to do what Farm Sim did. I mean, Farm Sim's probably one of those few console titles. I mean, it's easy to take a console game and make it PC because you can, extrapolate all the graphics. You can make them bigger. You can add all the eye candy. You can add all the rendering and the shadowing and all the, the global shadowing systems that they use that aren't you can use in console, but you have to use them sparingly because of just the memory processing of it. But to take what was a PC game and to change it into a console game is actually pretty slick, because these guys have basically had to completely optimize this game to a point to where we can do this right here and at least do it smoothly. Now, we can all sit around and complain about the mods and blah 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 and blah 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 blah, but still at the end of the day, we have a sim that actually is in really good working condition with even some mods. So I mean, in the grand scheme of things, you got to be somewhat mindful of that. But still, if they were able to bring, it would have to be a decision at ATS, and those guys over there at World of Trucks would have to be able to sit down and say, can we do it? I personally think they can. If you can drive a semi-truck in this game as low as it is in this, and then yes, you're going to miss some features, and yes, you're not going to have all the mods and all the other things to go with it. But I don't know if their level of optimization is the where it needs to be. But heck, I'm no computer guy when it comes to program stuff like that. When you're talking PC versus console and their respective requirements for the amount of power that they need to do these games, but I think it could be done. I just don't know if it would be done. Well, and normally, Michael, I would do the same. The only reason I thought I may do it like this was to see how they operate. Because I can even, if I wanted to, I could pull a third one in. I just ran out of money. Don't feel like modding more in right now. But I was thinking it's actually easier to do them this way if you're gonna like manage it, because of the tipper. You can run the tipper into one and then the tipper goes in the other, so it's actually easier to do that as long as they're on the right side of the field. But with soy, you don't get that much anyway. They'll probably actually get this whole field done. Okay, I think I've seen that, Philip. I've seen a few of those guys. I even think Raging's been playing it. Hey, what's going on, Mr. Patrick? How you doing, buddy? What's up, Brian? How you doing, man? Good to see you again. Yeah, Cabela's, yeah. It looks pretty good. I never really much cared for a lot of those particular games like that. Just because after a while it's like shooting fish out of a barrel. Let's see. Yeah, and see, the good thing, if you let's say you buy 3 harvesters. Let's say one of them was your one that you had before. If you bought 2 more after that, let's say if anybody's joining in later on, it's wondering this, if you set them 1, 2, 3 and reset them 1, 2, 3. One right after the other, then you can switch back and forth between them, which is about the only way to do it like this. You could have as many of these as long as you give yourself enough time between each one. I could get at least 4 of these running. It would be a little bit tough, but I can do 3 comfortably. 4 is a little bit of a stretch. At home on the night off. I hear you, man. Yeah, Philip. I'll be doing. We'll be doing quite a bit of X-Plane 11. That's my ticket, man. That's pretty much what I built the computer for. I kept up with it, and like I've said before, you know, it inspired me to get my pilot's license. So that was all because of X-Plane 11. I mean, on X-Plane 11, X-Plane 9. And then it outgrew my computer by the time I got into 10, and just lost interest with it because I couldn't run it like I used to. So, plus a lot of my friends were getting out of it, and just wasn't the same community anymore, which was such a shame. But I guess you kind of got to go with the good, bad, and ugly on flight sims like that. I mean, they take so much money, computing power, and all the rest of the stuff. But X-Plane 11's incredible, man. So I'll be doing some live streams of that, and quite a good bit of videos, and I'll definitely be breaking into Euro Truck, and I don't know if I'll break fully into American Truck. We'll just see how we get along with Euro. I mean, I like it just because it's so different than. I mean, I can you know, drive American roads all the time, but I can't go over and drive in Europe. So I definitely like Euro Truck. Just what I've seen on my computer, it's awesome. So I could imagine what it's gonna be like on the other. So it'll be a lot of fun. I'm really looking forward to being able to wrap a few other games kind of into the channel and get some things going that way. It's gonna be nice. I'm really looking forward to it. I need to look at Air Hauler. I've heard that one, but I have yet to see like really any solid gameplay on it. I need to go check it out. What's your favorite aspect of X-Plane that you're watching? You just anything, or you like the small stuff, medium stuff, corporate stuff, or you like the big airliners? Oh, okay, never mind. You're answering that. I don't like Skyhawk, and that yes. Yeah, so you like stuff that goes a little faster. Yeah, Cat Strader's a good guy. I've been keeping up with his X-Plane 11 stuff. He does a good job streaming. He's a good streamer. Him and Jeff Favinano, they're oh Jeff, man, he's just hilarious. He gets worked up, man. It's just like, I don't care. It's just funny to watch. Yeah, they're pretty good, man. They're pretty good. Yeah, hopefully I can break out and do some videos. Maybe I would love to do some stuff. There's not too many guys, honestly, that stream. I mean, it kind of takes a pretty decent system to stream, especially X-Plane, because it's just the resources are. I know it takes a lot. I have to get a picture up. I don't know. Obviously, I can do it on Facebook, but there's only a few of you guys. There's not a whole ton of people on there. But I need to put something up and put my latest bit of hardware I got for X-Plane. So hopefully, whenever I get the cam and all that stuff set up, get on my face camera and all that stuff, I'll have another little camera that I can do. It's basically like a full floor pedestal. But I haven't really been able to have an opportunity to show it off yet. I don't exactly know how I can in stream either. I guess I could display it on my thing up there. I might do that later on. Small 10, 12 eyes. Yeah. Yeah. Well, they're by far the best and probably the easiest to watch too. I hate when people get on and do like 3 or 4 hours stream and half of it's just them sitting at 30,000 feet just flying around. Y'all don't have to worry about that. I won't be pulling any of them. I think the most that I really like doing is about a 2-hour flight. That's perfect. Yep, that's a good one. Coronado makes some really good stuff. Well, that's exciting. We're glad I might have one watcher. Old Philip will stick with me through thick and thin. No, FTG, that's not what that switch does. Alright, I think this is all my harvesting. So I think the only thing really left I've got is cultivation and some planting. Let's go ahead and just speed up some time here, and let's make it on in. Let's go do some cow stuff here. That's something a little different. What's going on, double A? Yeah, double A. Not AA. We won't call you AA. We'll call you double A. Yeah, I'll probably stay predominantly on YouTube, Spencer. But I may try to switch to do at least a few things on Twitch just to see if I can out the base a little bit, because I know there's some guys that they don't even go to YouTube anymore. They just stay on Twitch all the time. So I don't know. I think at some point I'll probably always keep it on there if I'm remaining to do Farm Sim and some of the other ones. It seems to be a really good place, and I'm growing with YouTube, so I don't really see a reason for me to completely drop it just to go to Twitch. So I'll probably do what a lot of the other guys have done, especially these. For whatever reason, the sim games seem to the simulation titles really seem to do well on YouTube. I mean, people stream that stuff, and when you get more of your action shot videos, like your Wildlands, or if you're wanting to watch Black Ops, Call of Duties, Battlefields, most of those streams and stuff all happen on Twitch, which is kind of odd. I'm not exactly sure what the appeal on that is. minus some of the other kind of you know, the way they do their giveaways and all their special this of the hour and special this of the hour. I mean, Twitch is a little more built for the production of a stream, so I guess maybe that plays a part into it. But if you're hanging and chilling and doing stuff like, you know, what I do, I mean, YouTube is perfect for that. So I'll probably stay predominantly on YouTube, and every now and again I'll go and do a stream here and there. But good thing is, at least now they've got it to where if I'm going to stream Twitch, then they'll let you guys know in the YouTube world, which is nice. So Wildlands. Alright, 16's done, 2's grass field, so I don't have to worry about that. 19's done, just needs to be cultivated and corned up. 18's not bought, which I could have swore I bought that, but I didn't. And then 1 and 20 are done, so yeah. Alright, I need to slow this down. Alright, I think I'm gonna I need to put me a one of those awnings out here. If I find a good spot for it, I'll throw one up. Yeah, I can throw these harvesters and stuff under it. Maybe keep these outside of the farm, so maybe I can kind of keep it free and clear. Oh, I see what you're getting at there, Philip. Oh, 20 wasn't done. Yikes. Alright, we'll leave it here. We'll get all this stuff down here and we'll leave it here. The mod barns. Alright, let's see. So you're talking... Are you talking about the wood barn? The mod barns, the grass goes through the concrete pad? Or are you talking about... Yeah, you'll have to clarify that. I'm going to pull a harvest. I'm pulling an FTG. Come on, man. Oh, that was a good one though. I was literally going to start to troubleshoot why I didn't and get the plow out and everything else. Usually it flops up the whole "you don't own this field," but it didn't pull that up. Like, what the heck? That was so terrible. Yeah, I haven't worked on putting anything in those wood barns. Do you know if they is it just this map they don't work, or do they just not work in general? Hey, thank you, Spencer. I appreciate it, bro. You have yourself a good one, and we'll see you on the next one. I'll probably do a few more of these setups, then we'll do a nice multis and keep you guys open for that. But yes, we'll talk to you later, man. And they work, but the grass comes through. Yeah, I've never used any of that stuff for storage, honestly. I mean, I've always used pretty much everything I've used on any of that is has always been just storage for vehicles. I've never used them for actual crop storage, any of that stuff. I've used a few for bale storage. That's probably about as much as I could claim on it. Speaking of which, this just randomly came through. Did you guys? I'm sure you guys noticed that PC finally got the mod that we've literally been wanting for like ages, and that was the mod that allows you to roll out grass, dirt, gravel, like 30 some different substrates. I was like, no! I saw that and I got so excited because I thought, oh my gosh, they finally done it. Then I saw it was PC Mac and I was like, faceplant. What's still on? Yes, I am still on PS4. Yeah, there's been some mods, decent here and there. Not really anything to write home about. There's been a few things like let me get to it. Like this big old trailer. I don't know if you remember any of this stuff. BM Modding's come out with a bunch of this stuff. It's pretty good, but you know, it's been out in the past couple of months. Big old huge long trailers, but really outside of that there's not been really anything that's, you know, just been anything to write home with. And May 7th when the new DLC comes out, so that'll be something to keep your eyes open for. You'll either love it or hate it, you know, there won't be any I don't really know. Yeah, you neither kind of, you will or you won't. Put one up in sheep. Oh yeah, well yeah, it works. Yeah, Mike, when I saw that, I was like, oh my gosh, they finally did it, man. This is going to be so great. We're going to, like, dedicate a full entire episode to, like, building your own roads. And because I was sitting there thinking, you know, this could be like a really cheap way for consoles to be able to at least create some road work around and some networking around their farms. Roads, dirt roads. I mean, there's fields I'd love to chop up into half and put like a nice road with grass around the edge right through the middle of it. I mean, just, you know, simple, stupid stuff like that. Nah, I was like, yeah, well, of course. Because it didn't have beta by it, and it just said new. And then that's when I got my hopes up. Let me see what this is. I think this is soy too. Nope. And that is barley. So let's go ahead and let's just find somewhere. Let's see where we at. Sawmill. Let's roll down here to Tombstone and just dump this out right quick. That's it, man. Make it look pretty. I could spend a whole episode on trying to make it look pretty. Tipper will back through the back wall of it up to the truck. Oh, like so there's like not even a collision on it. That's good. Another thing too, like I don't know if all the tippers do this. Well, obviously this one doesn't because of its you know, its angle. But I know that DV, the blue one, once you unload in here, I know it actually gets glitched up into the roof of the building here. I had that happen to me today. That was really interesting. It only does it with BM modding. That's interesting. Well, maybe they maybe they neither set something on purpose or they've just forgotten to, which I kind of highly doubt, but I guess it's all possible. Hey, what's up, JB? Yeah, I mean, I think they've got a couple. One of them's going to be a DLC, well, not a DLC map, but it'll be a map made for the Big Bud DLC. It's called Mustang Valley Ranch, and it is on the forums, the official forums for FS17. It's Farming Simulator. .com, and then you can go to the forums tab, and then I think it's down on the modding section, but you'll see it. It says Mustang Valley Ranch, and they've got pictures up, and you can kind of see it. It's huge. There's only like 7 or 8 fields on the whole entire map. Outside of that, I'm not exactly sure what else may be coming to console. I know some people get in there and they say they're doing a map for console, and then they figure out that there's some other things that are, that they're having to do, and then they kind of drop console. So, yeah, and I was going to say that was the only other one that I know of is the one Philip just threw up there. Neither it's Naveswell or Navswell. That was the one that old Daggerwind did a ton of streaming for. I think he lived on that farm for a while. Alright, let's see here. Let's go ahead. Yes, let's get some cows taken care of. And I've also got some sheepers up there. We can run a little bit of grass up there, get them going. Oh my lord, dude. You're in the hour and 40 minutes. A side job on 18. What the have you do on 18? Cultivate it with a 4-meter plow? Oh my lord. That reminds me of Goldcrest, man. Alright, so a show of hands just by a yes in chat. How many of y'all completely would continually run the gauntlet before the money mod? How many of y'all would kind of run the gauntlet on field number 5 on Goldcrest to get that 200K? Yeah, I haven't seen much. Honestly, I really have not seen a lot of Naveswell or Navswell. I'm not sure how you say it. I have not really watched hardly any gameplay of that one. There's one that I liked. Dagger did was I actually liked Kendall Farm. Johnny 7610 was doing some streaming on Kendall Farm, and he said they were going to try to make it come to console, but I'm assuming that just didn't happen. Yes, I'll be on. Yeah, I should be on tomorrow. I don't see why not. Oh, come on, Michael. You didn't do that. Get up there on that harvester and do speed harvest around on field 5. Yeah, that was really popular with Dagger. All right, let's see if I can. This thing has got enough pickup and reverse to stack them in there. Oh, now they're gonna fall over. How far do y'all think I'm gonna get with these before they roll out in the side? I got a feeling I'm gonna need close to that with the cows. I need to buy a couple more. They are reproducing at an astonishing slow rate. I had to go back out in the field and make sure I had a bull out there. This is a straw blower. Now, I'm not sure if it's this one. And it might be this one. I think which one it is. Yeah, this might be the one you can just dump the bales over. But yeah, this will blow all the straw into their bedding. Yes, sir, Kevin, buddy. You have yourself a good night, and it was a joy to see you today. I'm glad you're back around, man. You stop by anytime. It's gonna take. I bet it'll probably take close to all these. There we go. Oh yeah. There's 1, 2. What's up, Brandon? Man, I'm gonna have to go get more. Alright, see you, Kevin. I didn't realize it would take that much. Wow, that's a lot of straw. Only got 55. Oh, well, here we go. Let's go grab some more. Yeah, the loading wagon. I hear you. You know, between the loading wagon and the loading, I'm assuming you're talking about loading it from the hayloft. I don't know. I've never used that thing. I've never much liked it. It normally does double A. It normally does, but on this map, it's just out in the middle of the open. Because this one doesn't actually have a structure that all the cows actually go into, so this is the only map that it's like that. Yeah, and I've only got 55 cows, man. You imagine what some of these guys are that's got, you know, 200 cow operations. I actually let mine go too far, though. That was my mistake. It's one thing when you can come in and just put a couple of stuff in there and kind of be done with it, but I actually wanted to let him go so I could actually use his material and have me a reason to do some more episodes and make more of it. Because you can only keep 200 on a console, you know, from a bale limit. So, all right, let's see. Unhook there. There we go. Yeah, it's a good point, Philip. You could do 100 grass, both grasses, and it's just something, something naturally farm-like to bale straw. I don't know. I mean, hello from Poland. What's up? You're the first Polish person we've had in stream, so welcome. Yeah, I can still see a little bit of stuttering around here. I could see if, you know, Walter was talking about earlier, if you had, you know, if you had stuff going on down here, had pigs down here, I could see probably having some issues with that, but I think for what I've got now, this is exponentially better than it was. What's up, Martiano? How are you doing, buddy? 20,000. There we go. Good. Get this guy squared away again. Oh yeah. I remember you're the one that had the problem with the map. They kept saying it was a corrupted game type. Well, that is great that you got it recovered. What'd you ever find out was the problem? Ooh, 400 hours. Hey, yes I have Patrick. I saw the initial pictures and stuff. I'm not sure if he's updated from where it was a couple days ago. I guess my last one in there. What am I trying to do here? Help window. There we go. Make sure I'm tipping off to the left side here. I don't know if he's updated if he's updated anything. Let's see. Ah, very cool, Mariano. Good deal. I'm glad that worked out. I bet so, man. 400-hour game. I guarantee you're happy. Do I know what map I'm going to next? Well, let's see. Today is the 26th. Big Bud DLC comes out in a week and a half. So, my thought is I'm going to space between a few. I want to try to do a setup and then do a multiplayer. And I'll be honest, I know guys have asked me this, and I've probably ticked some people off. It's hard to set up a proper multiplayer game on the fly and just have people jump in. Mainly because on console, you've got to check and find all the mods, or at least the ones. In a PC, it's a little easier, especially if you're doing dedicated. Then all the stuff's there, and the people know exactly what to get, and they don't have to go searching for it. So it's a little better in some regards. Now, with that said, also, the thing that I thought would be good for me, at least, especially up until the PC, even when the PC gets here, I'm still going to have to take some time, get my bearings on what's going on. I'm going to get all my streaming stuff set up on there, which is going to take a little bit of time. So I'm still going to be on console for a good little bit. So if you think I'm going to get it, then I'm going to be right off of it and then moving on to something else. That's probably not necessarily going to be the case. At least not right off the bat. So I'm thinking I'm going to try to space off as many maps as I can. I'm thinking about maybe going back and trying Old Stream again. Maybe give out in a shot, maybe do some in that logging area. I know that kind of looked cool. I thought I might be able to do some of that. Oh. Timber. Alright, let's see. Crap. Hang on. Hang on a minute, guys. You'll look something up right quick. Okay. What's up, Steven? Okay, well, I'm gonna catch up here on chat a little bit. Thank you for picking that up, Philip. Yeah, that's what I'd seen, Patrick. Yeah, we'll see. I'd like to see some more update pics of it. It'd be nice. American Heartland map, I have no idea. There's a couple of those Midwest American maps that use a lot of custom stuff. I don't think they'll ever come in to console anyway. But and yes, you're correct on that, Ant. Double A. Cool. So I'm not going to stop totally. What I'm going to do is revamp. I mean, I'm going to be streaming a lot of the PC titles that are really popular right now, just because I'm just getting into them and I love them. Love the looks of them. Love the gameplay of them that I've seen. But my plan is to continue. My plan is to continue doing the same exact thing that I have been here, except I'm going to go to other people's farms instead of trying to set up my own farms on console and PC. I think what I'm going to do is just do like console features at people's farms that are on PS4 that are subscribers. So that's probably what I'll wind up doing for console, because I definitely want to keep up with console, and I want to keep up with what is kind of going on, what are the mods coming in. I don't want to be I don't want to jump off and kind of write any of the console guys off just because I have a PC. I don't really want to do that. So I don't think I did that right. Yeah, maybe I did. Oh, I know I can pick up bait. I've done it before. Of course, a couple of them spilled over the edge, but I got all the whole side up. Alright, let's see. Alright, so here's a couple of our CSC packs here. I wanted to see if this one worked. I think it will. So this one actually has a special. Oops. Yeah, this one has a special secret. It doesn't have the same capacity, or at least I don't think the pack capacity is a good bit. Yeah, see, it's only 34 on this one, but it's got this cool feature, and I just wanted to see if this actually come out of here. The other one was like 11,000. So this one, if you hit just the right, is it not going to do it? It's not going to do it. What? Oh, well, that sucks. Alright, never mind, guys. There it goes. I appreciate that, Brandon. Yeah, I'm not gonna give out console guys. I mean, that's where I got my start, so I definitely don't want to, I don't want to do the normal PC thing. So I thought it'd be cool to just do like a multiplayer spot, and I would actually go and help and work on a multiplayer farm and just really conduct the live stream from their farm. I thought that might be kind of a cool idea to do once a week, or however often that winds up happening. Oh, that'd be nice. That'd be cool. And it'd be a way to keep console in the loop, and keep console guys on my channel. To tell you the honest truth, no fails, man. There's never any fails. There's just workarounds and stuff like that. Okay, Steven, what's the best way to combat silage? Okay, so here's the thing. The easiest way to do it is get something as many wheels and axles that you can on the silage. So let's say let's just say, for instance, you're compacting this silage right like in front of me. Say you got this whole thing here. Um, if you get like any of the trucks, the tractors, it doesn't matter. So get a tractor, get a set of dolly wheels, and then get something like the Flegel trailer or even the other red trailer. You don't have to have a weight. All you need to have is wheels and axles, and that will compact most of those. If I get like, let's see, what was I compacting? I'm trying to think what it was. I think it was my last previous silage video. This is a setting up for silage video. I put it on. I had the man truck. I actually know it was the Tatra, the triaxle. I had the Tatra, and then I had the wheel dolly hooked up to the back attacher, and then I had the crampy, the big one attached to the dolly. And I had, so that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that was 16 wheels and 8 axles, and it literally did it 5 times faster. Oh, go Phil. This one right here has always been my favorite. This has always been my favorite scooper mod because it, as you can see, it picks up almost 12,000. Now the kicker is I've never used it with this thing, so I assume it's going to dump it. Yeah, there we go. Okay, yeah, it works. It only takes like 2 scoops. So if you're doing manure, anything like that, this is definitely the way to go. And with that other mod, all you had to do was you just had to tip it as far back as it would go, and then it'll dump out of the hole. Which I guess if you had a big pig operation, like that attachment would be genius. Thornton. Was that for me or someone else, Philip? All right. Ah, the question of the day. Well, pretty much. Yeah. Oh, yeah, but I did. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I see what you're saying, Philip. Yeah, that's the one that was one of the last ones I did on Thornton. Oh no! Come on, come on! I've got a little bit of crap underneath there. Dadgummit! Got to be kidding me! Yeah, textures and objects. When you get all those objects, the thing with bales is that they're constantly always moving, even physics-wise. So when you get around, I'm probably not gonna be able to pick up this thing. My God. So when you get around all those bales and start unloading and start messing with them, 200 I guess is the limit they put in there. Now I would think we can probably have more, but that's my educated guess as to why. That's why they say we can't have any more. It's like 1.5 to fill up this thing, Michael. At least with the rest of from the rest of the way, because I mean it's 11,000, so I needed somewhere around 16,000 of silage. All right, let's see. Let's make sure. Yep, tips out of the right. God, I didn't realize this was going to take the whole thing. Oh, okay. Almost. Hmm. I don't know if there's a limit with pallets. That one I'm not sure of. It's very possible if you're doing if you're doing pallets that it's possible that takes into consideration that 200 object limit. I'm not exactly sure. Let's see. What else? I know I got to get water, grass. 3,004, so probably. Alright, so let's do this. Let's you only have 34, then yeah, then I guess. No, I didn't grow up doing real farming. I grew up around farms. I was around the country. Um, but yeah, I didn't. I didn't grow up on one. There was quite a few guys in here though that neither are working on farms now or did grow up on them. You might be thinking about one of them. Yeah, if you're using the conveyor to make your pallets, I guess it's possible. I don't. I'm not really sure if the wool pallets counts towards your bale limit. My guess would be no. But yes, I wouldn't really know without testing it to see exactly where it's at. Mm, I had an issue with bales getting stuck on Coldborough. Oh shoot, that's the water. What am I trying to do? Oh, I didn't never took that bale. Alright, so I guess I'm full. Yep. Nope. There it goes. Alright, and all I need is water. Yeah, there's quite a few guys. I don't know if any of them are in the stream right now. I actually there's quite a few guys that are on the weekends that are all actively on farms now. Well, you're watching it, Pumpkin, so you must enjoy it. Um, yeah, I don't think they really ever have on PS4 or Xbox. Not the beacon lights. Now that was a PC thing. I see, Brandon. And that was the one thing everyone that was console. That's one thing we were all extremely upset about. Was when we got the game, they didn't tell us that none of that stuff worked on console. Alright, let's go grab the water trailer. let's do... Yeah, let's go ahead and take it up here and we'll go water the sheep while we're at it. I do like this map. I'm glad you did. Seems to be a successful update on this map. Yeah, let's just cut here. There you go. Yes, Steven. This is one of our newer part of the IT runner set, but this little joker has liquid manure. You can do liquid fertilizer and you can do water in this. So it will take all three of them. It just has to be empty. And it holds 24,000. $20,000, yeah. Well, as far as I know, let's see. Wait a minute. Wait before I get too far in here. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to go that way. As far as I know, the New Holland 45 footer is the biggest harvester. So if there's not one, it would be totally fictional to be adding one in now. I guess you could always just, you know, create something fictional for that kind of a size, but yeah, I'm assuming that's why we're don't have one and aren't going to see one, because I don't think they really make them in real life. Yep, you're exactly right on that. Let's see. Let me. Yep. So he's talking about this right here. So it comes as the fuel barrel. Now this is all attaches to the IT runner. So you got that one, and then I'm not exactly sure which one it's in. It's probably maybe a slurry tank. Yeah, there it is. So then it's got here right here. So you can see in the bottom here, it's got liquid manure, water, and then liquid fertilizer. So you can fill it up with all that. Plus, you can do fuel on it. So if you wanted to house you a big fuel tank somewhere, you definitely could do that. Well, there's this is just the way this game. That's just the way this game does the feed. Some people will feed cows on grain. Some people will feed them on other things as well. Some of them will feed them corn, pigs corn. I mean, there's an assortment of different things that that they'll use corn for. I mean, that's just, yeah. I mean, Phillips pretty much. I mean, this is just the way this game depicts the way most natural. When you hear grass-fed beef, pasture-fed beef, this is kind of that end of the spectrum where everything's grown. It's all grass. It's all organic. Blah 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 blah. Growing corn, using that for feed. I mean, as far as I know, I mean, it's quite a bit around, at least it does, but I mean, it doesn't necessarily mean he was always just doing it for animal feed too. Thank you, Big D Games. Appreciate the sub, man. Yeah, that's yeah. I mean, that's possible, man. Oh, very cool, man. Know where that little straggly bell came from. All right, let's see here. See if I remember where my halfway point is. All right, so just a reminder. If anybody's wondering what happens when you get to this point, um, what comes out of this is a natural byproduct of grass. So you have to have room in your grass bin for this to be able to go back into your feed trough. So if you ever get out there and you feel like your lily has stopped, it has not stopped, but go back and look. See mine, I am completely full up on my grass. So it is not going to let me put any more into the bin because I am full. So when that comes down some, it will allow me to put all this back into the, put it back onto the thing. Yeah, I guess they could. Um, I mean, it's either that or they'll keep it in the silo and it'll soften up, or I don't even know what it does, man. Maybe somebody that does farming for a living could better explain that, because I really honestly don't know. I could take a stab and guess at it of what logically makes sense, but that doesn't mean that it's right. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and cut it there. That's about 215, 215, so that's pretty good. That's a pretty good set for today. I actually got more done more than I actually anticipated. So we'll do maybe one, let's see, maybe one or two more at best. So we'll just say Tuesday or Thursday stream. We'll continue to kind of get this one set up. Maybe we'll do a logging in the meantime to kind of get us into the weekend. Maybe this weekend we can do another big multiplayer. I've got a couple of people in mind. I'm going to ask some people that have been, I won't say they've been waiting, but they've been actively seeking to play. I will get them in this weekend somewhere along, I don't know, Friday, Saturday night, I don't know, but I'll let them know. Um, and then maybe we can do another silage pull on this map, which would be nice to put some stuff in there. Yeah, Ant, no problem, man. No problem, anytime. So we got pretty much corn. Let's see, we'll go back through here and make sure. So 16 was done. Make sure that everything's cool, at least not growing. That's what I don't want. So I know 17, that's corn, that's already planted. 20 was soy, we're sitting in front of it. And so 16, 17 is good, 19 and 1. So looking pretty good on this as well. Thank you, Chevy. Appreciate that, JB. That's my initials. It's kind of weird saying JB. Thank you guys. Appreciate it a lot. So yeah, we'll look at doing a couple more setups to this, and then we'll do another big silage haul pull in. And probably at some point, maybe do, like I said, we'll go back and do a logging. Maybe Sosnovka. I've still got some area down there, some pretty cool stuff, pretty cool areas that you don't see get logged a lot of the time. So I may jump in and do that. So yes, there you go. Appreciate that, Philip. Yeah, I do Twitter, and it'll announce on there, but also announce whenever when it's scheduled. Also, if you ever want to know when I'm going to, I try to get it up there early. Sometimes it's better than others. I'm pretty active with Facebook, I'm trying to get better at that, but I just need more people to like it for me to be motivated to do it, honestly. No offense to those 35 people that have liked it. So, but I've got Twitter. Let me run those across the screen real quick in case you're curious and you do like keeping up with the social media stuff. Throw this up there right quick. So there we go. So we got Full Tilt Gaming. Full Tilt Gaming on Twitch. Now that is not extremely active right now. It's all set up, but it's not active. And then we've got Full Tilt on Twitter, and then Full Tilt Gaming back on Facebook. So like, follow, subscribe, whatever it asks you to do. Hit the like button on your way out on the video. I would certainly appreciate it. It does help out. Yes, thank you, Philip. Thank you, Ant. Thank you, Michael. Yes, sir. You take it easy, my brother. And guys, we will hopefully see you as all well goes. If if all goes well, so 1:30. Yeah, so we should be able to do a stream tomorrow. I don't see why not. So I'll plan on it. And you can always go to the YouTube channel, or at least my main page. You have to go. Don't go to my gaming page. Go to the regular standard YouTube page, and then you can actually see down there. Actually does future content. It does have future live streams planned. So go ahead and try to get that. You can always check and see if I'm going to stream, and then you can make plans accordingly. I do try to update that, but it doesn't always happen. So don't hold me to it. So other than that, guys, it has been a joy as always. I will be on tomorrow. Yes, Ant. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Y'all have a great night, and we will see you tomorrow.